Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there. Welcome back to another episode of Top 5, where I talk about top 5, favorite items, least favorite items, just top 5 in general of a lot of streetwear, sneaker, and accessory collections, things like that. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite pieces that released in Palace's Summer 2020 collection. Yes, guys, I'm finally doing it. Why am I finally doing it? Well, because there's going to be a drop very, very soon of their new collection, and I felt like I had to do the top 5 of the last collection. So, yes, we are going to be covering the top 5 items released in Palace's Summer 2020 collection that I really enjoyed. So, yes. We've got, 5 items. I wonder what they could be. The collection was quite big, I gotta say. What we'll do is we'll head on over first to the Palace Summer 2020 page. Have a look at the whole collection. Maybe you'll have an idea of what my top 5 items are from that season. And I want to hear from you. Of course, I want to hear from you. Let me know down in that comment section below what your top 5 favorite items were from Palace's Summer 2020 collection. But there was some good stuff this season. There was some wacky stuff this season. Classic Palace. So what we'll do, as I said, we'll head over to the Palace Summer 2020 page, and then we'll have a look at the collection, and then we'll go into my top 5. Now, if you guys want me to do top 5s of recent collections and stuff like that, let me know in that comment section below. Leave a like on this video and let me know down there of specific collections, specific releases that you want me to do a top 5 of. And if I've dived into it before, or if I've looked further enough into that collection, I can definitely do that for you guys. And if you like me doing top 5 videos, don't forget to subscribe today, because we will definitely make them a more regular occurrence. With all the releases going on, it's kind of hard, but we'll still try. We're trying to aim for 2,500 subs by the end of August, and hopefully with your guys' help, we can hit that milestone by the end of August. But let's move on, let's head on over. So let's head on over to the Palace Summer 2020 page. We'll have a look at the whole collection generally, and then I'll dive into my 5th favorite item from that season. Can you guys guess what my top 5 items are? You might know my taste by now, so maybe you can guess all 5. Let me know down in that comment section below if you're close, actually. But let's head on over to the Palace Summer page, the Summer 2020 page, and we'll have a look at the collection, and then we'll dive into item number 5. And here it is here. I know that I'm blocking a little bit of it out on the left here. But yeah, it was an interesting season. We covered a lot. I can't believe we covered this whole collection over a series of weeks. I did get a bit slack towards the end of the season though. I didn't cover things on time just because of work and stuff like that. But it was a crazy season with a lot of different things here. A bit for everyone. There was a little bit here for everyone. I think you would struggle to say that you didn't find a single piece, not one piece, that you didn't like in the Summer 2020 collection. Now, if you want to view the whole Summer 2020 collection like this, I'll link it down in the description section below. But yes, let's dive into it. What do you guys think my 5th favorite item is this season? Can you guess? Well, let's head on over and find out what my 5th favorite item was from the Palace Summer 2020 collection. Ta-da! At item number 5, it is going to go to the Tritex Hoodie. Now, this came out in a shirt version as well, but I was kind of feeling the hoodie more. I'm more of a fan of, if there's a graphic on a piece, if it comes in a hoodie or crewneck version, I'm more interested in picking that up over the shirt version, because the shirt, I don't generally wear shirts to showcase art pieces and graphics and stuff like that. I mainly leave that to outwear. I mainly just wear a basic white tee. Basic white or black tee. Nothing too spicy, nothing too crazy. I usually do that, then just wear my crazy outwear, my crazy hoodies and stuff like that over the top. That's generally how I play it there. That's why I would gravitate more towards the hoodie from this season than the t-shirt. This was a really solid hoodie. The design on the back was really well done. It came in heaps and heaps of colors. Very classic of Palace to do that. Out of all the colors though, I would probably say that the white was probably my favorite. Just going through, there wasn't much else that really like stood out for me as much. compared to this white one here. It was a really solid hoodie. You knew straight away when the season started that this was going to be one of the very sought after pieces this summer 2020 collection. So yeah, at item number 5, it is going to go to the Tritex hoodie, more specifically in the white colorway there. We'll move on now though to item number 4. Can you guys guess what item number 4 is going to be? And at item number 4, we have the Sportivo Knit in white. I really like this. Initially, I thought it was just going to be a Crewneck Sweater, which kind of put me down. I was like, it would have been better as a knit. And then I found out it was a knit, and I was like, yo, this piece just became a whole lot better. I think knits with graphics are really, really cool. Ever since I bought a Ralph Lauren knit sweater with the teddy bear on it, the iconic teddy bear knit sweater from the 90s, I've just fell in love with knit sweaters with graphics, and just knit sweaters in general. I would love a whole spectrum of colors of knit sweaters, but unfortunately my wardrobe is very, very full at the moment, so can't really buy as much as I'd like. But yeah, no, this knit was awesome. I think it deserves spot number 4. It did come in other colors as well, but I didn't think the other colors looked as nice. I think the first color, the white color, it says it's the white color down here, but the white color here, I think that was really, really nice. The only critique is that I didn't like how it had Palace something Sportif down there. I felt like that kind of ruined it. I kind of just wanted the dark navy color, the white down the bottom, and then it transitioning in with this like heat looking Palace cursive logo here. I thought it was really, really cool, but it doesn't take away from it too much. That having that little Palace text there doesn't take away from it too much, but I would have liked it without it. But it's a super solid piece, an awesome piece that released this season. Really weird that it released in a summer 2020 collection. Normally summer is the time to not wear woolen layers and very heavy cotton layers and stuff like that, but you know what? Palace is not listening. They're a skating brand. They don't care. They're against the system. So yeah, they released this knit, but I thought this was really, really solid. Second color wasn't for me. First color was awesome, and that's why I'm placing it at number 4. Now we'll move on now to item number 3. Give yourself a little drum roll, please. What do you feel that I put at item number 3? Can you guess it? Well, let's head on over and find out what I put at my 3rd favorite item from this season. Item number 3. Where have we seen this one before? Oh wait, this wouldn't be because I picked it up. Yes guys, at item number 3, I had to put the Crewneck Sweater, my first ever Palace pickup, in the list. You know, it deserved it. It's a very, very solid piece. Now, this piece released in a very, not controversial, but a very sought after week. Lots of good stuff was released in that week. I really wanted this piece and another hoodie. Oh, sorry, another piece that was a hoodie, which you might know which piece it is. If you stayed up to date, you know what piece I'm referring to, which may make an appearance on this list. You know, maybe, may not. Yeah, this was a very sought after piece for me. It came in 2 colors. It came in the traditional Pepsi colors here, and I kind of credited it as the Pepsi Crewneck Sweater because it's got red here, it's got the blue dividing it up, and then the navy up here. Now, I didn't like this colorway as much because I didn't think I would wear it as much. I was kind of thinking that the blue colorway was more my thing. Now, when I bought this originally, I thought that the patch on the arm was going to be printed. I thought that the different use of colors, where it transitions from dark navy blue to light blue to white, were just going to be different levels of dyeing. You know, they'll dye the top of the piece dark navy, the middle section light blue, and then the bottom white. No, Palace went all out. And I also thought that the the text on the middle there was going to be printed. Palace didn't do any of that. They went all out. So the text on the front here are embroidered pieces, pieces of fabric with embroidery surrounding it to give it that like silver finish around the text. The patch on the side here is cross-stitch embroidery with Palace embroidered into it there. And each individual color is actually different fabrics put together, like it's sewn together at the different points here where they all intersect. I was actually really surprised by the level of detail that Palace put into the actual piece. The piece itself, I thought was quite interesting as well because it doesn't have any cotton fleece in it. If you guys don't know what that is, when you buy hoodies and Crewneck sweaters and stuff like that, normally it has fleecy, like sheep-like cotton on the inside of it to keep you nice and warm. This piece was different. This is actually my first or one of the few Crewneck sweaters that I own that actually doesn't have fleece on the inside of it. So I thought that was kind of cool, and it made it more summery and more easier to wear in summer because it doesn't have that warm fleece that's going to keep you nice and warm. So it's quite a breathable and lightweight piece to wear, but it still has that really dense, high quality material that they used for the piece. I thought it was really, really solid. It was an awesome pickup. I don't get to wear it as much as I'd like to these days. The actual blue coloring as well, just if you're interested in buying it, is a lot darker than it actually turns out to be. It kind of threw me off a little bit because this photo here showcases it as a little bit lighter than it actually is. When you actually get it, this blue strip in the middle here, I would describe it as more of like a dark bluey green. It's not actually that blue, it's a lot darker than that. So I just thought I'd warn you guys if you were thinking of picking this piece up, but it was a super solid piece, an awesome pickup from that season, and I placed it at item number 3. Now, we'll move on to item number 2. Can you guys guess what my second favorite item was from the Summer 2020 collection? Let me know in that comment section below if you can guess it, but we'll move on now and have a look at it. And at item number 2, I mean, you had to guess it, right? Like, okay, if a lot of you guys have been following the Summer 2020 collection really closely, you knew that the last 2 items had to be this one and another one. I'm not going to tell you what item number 1 is, so you kind of have an idea now, but how could I not? How could I not? They were just awesome pieces this season. You know I'm a huge fan of graphics. I love my big graphics. And I mean, when I saw that this was a skull knit, I was like, that's all you needed to say. That's all you needed to say. So at item number 2, in my top 5 favorite items from the Summer 2020 collection, it is going to be the skull knit. It came in multiple different colors. Came in black, came in white, and that's it. That's it. Unfortunately, that's it. They're the only 2 colors. I wanted either color, man. When this dropped, I wanted either color. But the worst part was that when this dropped, I was at work. I was working when this dropped, so I missed out on it, but this was like one of my favorite pieces that released this season. Obviously, it's in my top 5, but it's just the graphic, like when do you see, like, I wouldn't say gothic, but dark, how do I put it? So the knit is traditionally quite a happy-go-lucky piece of clothing. Everyone that wears knits is happy. Everyone that wears knits is, you know, all about positivity and everything like that. And most graphics that are put on knits are quite happy and corresponding with that, you know, like they're like, you know, like I was just talking with my Ralph Lauren one. It's got a teddy bear on it, you know, like it's cute, it's happy, it's something like that. But this was a deviation from that. Classic skateboard brands, against the norms, against what it is all day, every day. They went with a really brooding skull with flaming eyes that say Palace in them. And I just thought that is a really sick idea. Not enough brands do knit sweaters. Barely any brands do knit sweaters with graphics on them that are like, you know, dark or brooding or anything like that. They're normally happy graphics and stuff like that. And I just thought that was a sick, different, such a unique piece. And that's why I really gravitated towards it. I loved it. I thought the graphic was sick. I'm super bummed out that I missed out on it. I might have to go on the resale market to see if anyone's selling it for like a good price, but it was just a super solid piece, man. I'd take it in the white or black. My favorite color out of the 2 is going to go to the black though, just because white knit, ooh, that makes me uncomfortable. That makes me think that everything and anything will spill on it, you know, like that is a very risky move there. No, it's a sick piece, and definitely one that we'll remember for years to come when we think of Palace iconic drops. It is sick, man. It is an awesome piece. But we'll move on. Now, as I said, if you've been following my drop list videos, if you've been following the Palace Summer 2020 collection, you know what number one's going to be. So don't spoil it for anyone else in that comment section below, because you know, if you know, you know. But drum roll, please. We'll head on over and have a look at my favorite item that released this season. I mean, it was predictable. But you can't disagree. Well, you can disagree. It's totally fine to have your own opinion, but this was very typical. I had to give it number one because, I mean, look at this piece. The graphics on the front may not entice you, but it is the back graphic that is definitely going to sell it to you. So. We have here at number one, my favorite item that released in Palace's Summer 2020 collection is the Hesh Mitfresh Hoodie. This piece, insane. Why? Let's dive into it. So, it's got an embroidered flower over here. An embroidered Palace logo with the flower coming out of it over here. The graphic from the previous skull knit embroidered on the front of it here. So if you didn't like the skull knit, you wanted more from it, here you go. You're getting more of it. But wait, Palace hoodies, don't they always have a triferg on the back of them? Well, bam, a full embroidered, tattoo styled, barbed wire and snake slithering and coiling around the iconic Palace triferg logo. This was an insane piece. This was ridiculous. I was blown away by this. I loved the tattoo styled graphics on it. It was embroidered, which as soon as you embroider something, I'm like, I'm buying it. Now, I did a video on it. If you want to go watch the video, I did a video on it. I tried to cop this piece. It released in the same week as this, and I got too greedy. I thought, you know what? I'll try and cop the hoodie and the crew neck at the same time. And I missed out on the hoodie. I missed out on the Hesh Mitfresh hoodie. Now, it comes in hot pink. Maybe you're not a fan of hot pink. That's okay. Palace has got you covered. It comes in a white, which I absolutely loved. I felt like the black outlining on the tattoo styled graphics really had a pop here on the white hoodie, and I would probably say it was my favorite color. But if you don't like white hoodies because you're afraid you're going to spill something on them, that's okay. Palace has got you covered, and you can have a black one to hide all your stains there. It was awesome. The color selection for this piece was awesome. They did it in a T version, but the T version was printed, so I wasn't really feeling that one. A T printed, not really feeling that. But the hoodie and in white, man, ooh, god damn, it was just an awesome piece. Definitely a piece we're going to remember when people say, what were the highlights of the Palace Summer 2020 collection? I'm going to go. The Hesh Mitfresh hoodie was definitely one of them. The skull knit was one of them. The signed Darth Vader crew neck was one of them. The Sportivo Knit was one of them. And the Tritex hoodie was definitely one of them as well. All 5 of the items that I mentioned in this video, these were like must-haves from this drop. Unfortunately, I was only able to cop one of them at retail, so if I am interested in any of these pieces, I'm gonna have to go on StockX, I'm gonna have to go on Grailed and see if I can find them. But this definitely deserves its place in item number 1. As soon as I saw this, I think we saw this in the lookbook for this season, I knew I had to get it. I knew it was a must-have. It's just an amazing piece. If you guys copped it out there, honestly, good on you. Keep it, never sell it. It is just an insane Palace piece. I love it. Hopefully one day I can pick up the white in like an extra large. That would just be awesome. It'd be a sick hoodie to own. But yes, guys, that is it. That is my top 5 favorite items that released in Palace's Summer 2020 collection. Let me know down in that comment section below. What's your thoughts on my top 5? Was it very similar to your top 5? Did you guess any of my pieces in the top 5? How did you feel about the Palace Summer 2020 collection in general? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you pick up anything from this season, or are you keen for their autumn season that's going to be releasing very soon? Let me know. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on everything I just mentioned there on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or, as always, down in that comment section below. Okay, so after speaking so highly of it, I had to put it on. I was like, nah, you know what? Today's the day. We're gonna wear it. We're gonna wear this piece because it's just absolutely amazing. But yes, guys, that is it. That is my top 5 favorite items that released in Palace's Summer 2020 collection. We had at number 5 the Tritex Hoodie. At number 4 we had the Sportivo Knit. At number 3 we had the Signed Das Waver Crewneck Sweater. At number 2 we had the Gold Knit, which was just amazing. And at number one we had just an insane Palace piece, which was the Hesh Mint Fresh hoodie. I reckon that was a pretty solid top 5. That is easily my top 5 favorite items from that season. I would pick up any of them and wear them. They were all awesome pieces that season. If they go cheap on Grailed or something, you know me with my low ball and Grailed skills, you know, I might pick one of them up. I might be like, hey, how you doing? Hopefully, I mean, that Hesh Mint Fresh hoodie, guys. That Hesh Mint Fresh hoodie. That amazing. Yeah, so that was the Palace Summer 2020 collection. That was my top 5 favorite items from it. I will be covering the next collection probably tomorrow, but I work every day, so I'm sorry if everything's a bit late. I'm definitely going to try and get the drop list video out before it drops. But yes, I'll try and cover it as soon as possible. But let me know down on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or down in that comment section below what your thoughts are on the top 5. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you like the season, or did you hate the Summer 2020 season? Let me know, man. Let me know all your thoughts and opinions on Palace's Summer 2020 collection on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, which are all in the description section. Or if you can't be bothered, scroll on down and let me know in that comment section below. And if you guys want me to do more top 5 videos, not specifically about Palace, but just top 5 videos in general, I could maybe try and make them like a weekly or a fortnightly thing. I don't know. Do you guys like them? Let me know. Let me know down in that comment section below if you want me to do them more frequently. I can try. I'm just gonna have to think of a lot of top 5 things to do. top 5s, you know? What are my top 5 videos? Top 5, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm gonna have to think. But yeah, let me know by leaving a like on this video, a comment in the comment section down below, or subscribe to the channel. We are trying to aim for 2,500 subs by the end of August. We're pretty close. Hopefully we can hit that milestone by the end of August. And if we do hit it before the end of August, I'll set us a new milestone to hit. But honestly, I'm amazed that we hit 2,000. And that we're even close to 2,500, guys. I remember I sat on 1,000, around 1,000 subscribers for ages. So seeing this community grow is awesome. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for your continuous support. You're wonderful people. For constantly coming back and watching the channel. Hopefully we can reach the milestone of 2,500 by the end of August. But that's it, guys. That is my top 5 favorite items from Palace's Summer 2020 collection. So until the next Palace video, until the next drop list video, until the next top 5 video, guys, I'll catch you later.